Okay.
So Pelicans drafted Jeremiah Fears, Derek Queen in the lottery. Joe Dumars traded the Pels' 23rd pick and a 2026 unprotected first rounder to the Hawks to move up 10 spots in the draft to snag Queen. Move was laughed at by a lot of executives around the league. Hawks had to triple check with Joe Dumars to confirm that he wanted to give up that unprotected pick, which will be the most favorable of the Bucks or Pelicans in the 2026 draft. But they've also traded for Jordan Poole while moving on from C.J. McCollum. DeJounte Murray tore his Achilles in the back half of last season, so we aren't sure when he'll be available next season. And Zion Williamson is still seeking his first playoff berth as he has never played beyond the play-in during his 5 healthy seasons. So do you think the Pelicans have improved at all this offseason?
Last year, yeah.
Where did CJ go?
To the Unks, yeah.
Yeah,
the Wizards.
that's fucked up.
He joined the Unction.
I mean, for the West? I mean, better than last year. I mean,
Yeah.
they're better than last year.
So who will be
They're better. I mean, was it 16?
who's they starting 5 right now?
That's a great question.
Poole, Fears, Murray,
No, Murray's out.
Murphy.
Yeah, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones,
or Jones, one of them.
Zion,
And Kevon.
Yves Messi, I think, as well. Big man they drafted.
Oh yeah, the big man they picked. They got
Queen.
Queen. Why you keep saying he nice though?
I know.
I like him. I like
those are the type of kids that get that.
Queen was actually one of your sleepers in the draft that you thought.
Those are the type of players that when you're going through workouts by yourself or with someone one-on-one, you can't tell how good they are.
Yeah.
Because it's not a game, right? It's just them. So they look slow. They look like they can't move. You know what I mean? They don't have. It
But
takes
been like looking at Joker too.
Yeah, and that's what it is. You can't tell what Joker does in a workout by himself. Just doesn't look at him.
He moves well.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It just looks all slow. It's just like, come on, let's go. Then you put him in a game, and then now it's that element. And like, oh shit, we fucked up. That's what's gonna happen with the Queen kid. They're gonna realize,
I mean, really, obviously, the fate of the Pelicans depends on a healthy Zion, or we're just keeping it real.
Facts.
Shit,
He
Queen.
can play.
Yeah.
Queen.
Yeah, they do need
got
Zion.
2 lottery picks, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
One big, one guard.
Yeah.
Just
But you think they can just throw him in right away?
Hell yeah.
one big, one guard.
Zion's
Right away to do what?
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna take a little time for those guys to develop, right?
I mean,
Won 35 games.
huh?
That's a lot for
They need Zion though, because Zion averaged what when he played?
Who
20
have to average all that? Still 35 wins. Max.
If you listen, you just can't.
Zion averaged 25, 7, and 5 in 30 games he played last season.
I mean, how many games do you think you're gonna win if 6'6" power forward is your power forward? Like, no matter how big he plays, it just doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. Like, if he's at the 3, okay, now we're talking.
Zion?
Yeah, him at the 4. It just makes your team just.
Because Giannis is.
I mean, you got
If he's just healthy, they win.
no,
Winning what?
just.
They win more. They make the playoff.
Where? In the West? No. You out of your rabbit ass mind.
Man, Zion.
Hey, that's
like
not talking-
Jokers
we're
out
talking.
there.
Nigga,
Yeah,
they're not
but you're
making no
true.
play.
Like he needs
You
to
think they make the plan?
because they got much.
With 35 wins, maybe.
What's Zion
get
record
fucking
when he
10
played?
Pelicans were 21 and
That's what I'm saying,
61 last
that's what I said,
season.
the plan.
But what's Zion record when he played? If y'all could get that.
Yeah, because so in 30 games.
He played 30 games last year.
Yeah.
Each year he played 30 games, but I don't 30
No, he
games.
played the year before that. He played like.
Played-
Pelicans were
65
10 and
games,
20, I believe, in the games that Zion played.
Last year?
10 and
But
20.
I'm talking.
So it was 10 and 20.
Maybe when CJ, when he played, not last year, they was ass. Everybody
10
was
and
done.
20 when he played. You asked for the. Now you want to change the
The year
criteria.
before.
He don't like the answer. Now you want to change the
Overall,
criteria.
overall, every time he played.
For his entire career?
Can't do it like that.
Yeah,
Like
well,
That's how I was talking
some
about.
games he's coming back injured. And,
Yeah, that's what I'm
no.
I mean, we understand that.
Him at the 4 just makes them they're just not a.
2 seasons ago, Pelicans over AC made the play-in 49,
Yeah, they're just
33. Zion had that 40-point game.
If he can get down weight and he's at the 3 position, how he plays, just coming downhill, posting up, out rebounding small forwards, he is a juggernaut in that position. As a 4-man, you're the smallest 4-man. Paulo is fucking damn near 7 foot, man.
Man.
Right? Giannis is fucking 7 foot,
Play him
man.
at the 4.
Anthony Davis, goddamn it, he's at the 4 sometimes. Like these 4s are still big. So
he's
you
playing the 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Anthony Davis
and
is
just
a
playing starting 4 man. The position, like you just that
If
doesn't
you're talking
win.
back in the day, it's different.
No, we're talking about today.
Right now.
Back in the day was fine because everybody was 6'6". Charles Barkley, everybody, all of them was 6'6".
Centers are 6'6".
No, listen, all of them was 6'6" then, back then. When Kevin Garnett and Duncan them came in, that's what changed the position. They were scared of Shaq, so they was like, now we'll be the 4 because everybody's small.
4's in the West. Who you gonna guard?
Who he's gonna guard in the West?
Denver. Who you gotta guard? Gordon.
Gordon 6'10".
Lakers. Who you gotta guard?
LeBron 6'10".
Man,
everybody's big.
man.
You're out rebound.
guard.
So if you're power
Randall.
6'10".
No, hell no. Come on, man. He
With
can
Rudy
guard
Gobert,
all them guards.
everybody's
He can
6'10".
guard all them bigs,
What I'm saying is, he is still 6'6", right? So he's still giving up some type of leverage
It's
on
only
offense and defense, meaning he has to work a lot harder, meaning your small forward and your center has to work a lot harder just to get rebounds. It's just a small team. If he plays at the 3, there's nothing that can guard him at the 3.
Nothing can guard him at the 4.
He can't guard nobody at the 4. Nobody.
Shit.
Who's at the 4?
Draymond did it. That's what I'm saying. He
First,
like the bigs are good. Like
Houston. I mean, shit, KD probably at the.
KD's at the, yeah, you're
guard that.
No.
Can you?
Can KD guard him?
It doesn't matter. I got protection back there when he drives. I got a real big man back there. No, he don't.
Who? Sengun's a real big man that's gonna block shots.
You got Adams back there. Sengun is at the 4 or 5. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's tall, dog.
No, I mean,
They
come
might
on, we
go
talking
there.
about the NBA
Huh?
now.
Even when you talk about
right?
even when you talk about
Now they got
OKC,
Capella.
Yeah.
They can start
OKC
it.
got 2 7-footers. Like it's not.
He got Looney back
one of
there.
them.
He got big back there.
KD.
It's the 4 position we talking about.
Yes. Huh?
No, we're just thinking about how big Houston could
Yeah,
play.
Houston, I just said it. Everybody's playing big. That's
Ain't nobody
small
big
ball
in
was
Houston.
Who?
Who's big?
Clint Capella, Steven Adams, Sengun, Thompson, Kevin Durant,
all 6'10" and above.
Brothers, 40 years old.
Jabari Smith,
Brothers,
Tyree
Eason.
all them
Capella
niggas
is
is
not
6'9",
playing.
Everybody I just named is 6'9" and above.
Everybody.
Brothers not
Thompson, Smith, Eason,
Yeah,
Durant,
Capella's not playing. Everybody
Adams,
else is
Capella,
6'10"
Sengun.
and above.
Oh man, we
6'10"
talking about the
and
4
above.
position.
The forward, what I'm
Who's
saying
their
is,
forward position?
if you're forward,
Everybody I just named can play that position except Adams and Capella. Them 2
So if you
fives.
put Thompson at the 4 on Zion, I'm taking Zion right there.
So you do
You're-
know he
you're-
was
you're-
first. You do know he made all defensive team.
What I'm
That
saying
man is strong.
It's
But
not
you do
about-
know
it's
this
not about the
made all
offense.
defensive
It's
team, right?
Listen, it's
You can't guard the
offensive.
juggernaut.
It's offensive rebound. It's all
all
of it that
defensive
matters. Now that means he has to be the back line on all defense, getting in foul trouble. It just weighs on him because he's not tall enough. Yeah, athletic. Yeah, he can do his thing, but you
got
still
somebody like
have to
Draymond
be.
got 4 championships being a 6'6" center. He guard everybody. What are we talking about?
But
This is the
offensively-
NBA.
But offensively,
God damn, you act like niggas is big. Julius Randle killed LeBron last year.
6'10" and a half.
Slow down, Swag. Slow down.
Are you talking about? Just still talking about 6'10", bro.
6'10".
Julius Randle
All right, Gil, you just saying names.
with the defensive player of the year behind
just
him.
throwing out numbers. Julius Randle's not 16.
All
He
right,
played with
y'all see why he keeps getting hurt. How much energy does he have to do try to rebound, offensive rebound, box these big niggas? It's a toll. You put him at the 3. Who guards him at the 3? Nobody. And you get to keep your team big so he don't have to rely on
But
defense.
But you think he can guard threes though?
He can't guard nobody at the 4.
Yes, he can guard
This
3.
NBA?
Yeah.
Who's at the 3? That's good.
Because what are guys doing now though? It
Shoot
ain't,
threes.
so this is my
Yeah.
thing.
Who's at the 3?
That is fair.
It ain't like when we played, when Tracy and them night after
there-
night,
there's another-
them days are over, right? Where you knew them dudes gonna get 20, 25, 30 a night. Like you knew that. That ain't certain guys these days, yeah. But on a nightly basis, you knew like at that position, it was gonna be a long night. Just what it was. Like this NBA, he can play the 3, he can guard threes. It's a jump shooting.
No one's gonna guard him at the 3.
Because all they
He's
gonna
bigger
do
than
is,
everyone.
'cause all they do is run pick and rolls and try to pick matchups out. So
Who's at the
it's-
3?
Man, the 3 is
Jaylen
better
Brown
than
is
the
at the 3,
4.
right?
Huh?
Jaylen Brown at the 3,
No,
right?
Jaylen
The 3
Brown.
is better than
Tatum's at
the 3 is
Either
better than
one.
4.
Either one, pick one.
Jaylen Brown and
Tatum.
Tatum's at the 4.
3 and 4, it can interchangeable.
He got to guard Jason.
6'10", 6'10".
Man,
No, he
don't get
don't.
killed.
Scotty Barnes.
No,
like,
he
dudes
has to
like,
guard. No, he has to guard Brown at the 3.
So Swag, you,
OG
And Brown got to guard him coming downhill.
Like guys like that. Like he can guard like OG and Anunoby. He can guard them dudes, man.
That's what he has to guard.
Like all because dudes around there,
OG
man.
and not even OG too. Sometimes OG, but
Who made it to
Bridges.
the Western Conference?
Bridges,
like,
Mikal
how's
Bridges.
Bridges guarding him?
How big was the center that made it? The power forward that made it to the championship this
7 foot.
on the East. What was his name? He came from Toronto, ain't that the center, power forward?
Who Pascal Siakam?
Pascal.
Yeah,
That's who has to guard him.
That's
Jesus
who-
Christ.
He is.
No, Opie
man.
Toppin is Pascal's the 3.
Open Toppin is skinnier.
Opie Toppin is
Come on,
big
man.
taller.
Oh,
He came off the bench.
That's what
Obi
I'm
came
saying.
off.
And he come off
Obi
the bench.
Toppin didn't
came
start.
But
No, he didn't start.
Pascal started
Pascal-
at the 4.
And that's
Miles Turner started at the
man.
5.
and who's the
Damn.
3?
Nimhart.
That's who has to guard him.
Neesmith.
Neesmith. That's who has to guard him.
Yeah,
Now
Neesmith.
you-
Yeah, Neesmith was-
see what I'm saying?
Neesmith got clamped.
And
Yeah.
he was. He could guard either
small.
But
one.
He too small.
Look at what
He
I'm
can guard
saying.
either
Neesmith
one.
Like
small.
he's trying to fight. Look what I'm. Who's at the 3 that can guard Zion coming downhill?
So why is it bad for him
You're
to
picking
be the
one team
4
like-
and Pascal can't, and Pascal the 4? He making it to the championship. He's
nobody.
fucking 6'7" and way skinnier than Zion.
Because
He guard every goddamn
his
position.
position for
You
him
gotta guard Towns' big ass. Look what he did to Towns.
for his position being hurt is because he's exerting too much for the 4-man
Ooh,
position.
being hurt, you just need to stop eating. Shit.
3-man position. Like you're arguing for no reason about nothing.
I'm not.
Because I'm saying lose a couple pounds, be at the 3. You're unstoppable. You're goated at the 3. 6'6" with a fucking 40-inch
It's
vertical.
four, it's
You're
four.
a juggernaut. You're like a more powerful Dwyane Wade coming downhill. There's nothing stopping you because you're moving forward.
Who's was at
At the
three?
4, it kind of makes it hard. Defensively, we're not talking about offense. We're talking about defensively. It puts too much energy on him. At the 3, he has no one that really gives him anything. Nothing. There's
at the
nothing.
3,
Nembhard.
like at the 3, like Jalen Williams has to guard him. Like it's a good defender, but this boy is he's a problem at the 3. I agree. Yeah, I think
He has no matchup at the 3.
You got to go big.
Yeah.
You
So
got to
you
go.
go bi- you go big.
You got to go big. Put him at the 3.
You protect him defensively. You much he don't
You put a shooting 4 out there. You put a stretch 4 out there.
What's the top 3
Right.
small forwards in the league?
Top.
I mean top 5, like top 5.
small forwards.
Yeah.
You're gonna have Brown. You're gonna have
Leonard, Kawhi. There.
Kawhi.
Yeah, I mean, great position.
Kawhi played the 4 sometimes too.
But he's a 3.
Everybody's a 3.
Start at the 3.
Who? Oh, Mobley. No, Mobley's
Mobley's
a
a
4.
4. Man, stay out of it. Shut
Yeah.
up. Shit.
See, think about Cleveland. Look who has to guard him. What's the white dude?
They just traded
Him.
Dean or
No, not Dean.
Wade.
No, not him. Not Bruce.
Spruce. Max Strus.
But Spruce. That's who has to guard.
Him.
You see what I'm
Max Strus.
From Miami, that's who has to guard him at the 3. That's Schmeat, man. That's easy work, man.
It's a better, it's a better situation.
So
for
we
him.
asked
They
the
went
chat.
big.
But he has to lose weight for that.
No, he
That's
doesn't.
the problem.
I don't think you do.
We asked the chat, will the Pelicans make the playoffs?
I don't think you do.
51% of the
lose
chat
weight.
said no.
You don't think he has to lose any?
19% of the chat said yes.
You're a problem, though. He's got to
keep
somehow,
it moving, yeah.
somehow just got to try to stay healthy as much as he possibly can. But the way he plays, man, he just exerts so much energy and force, man. Every time it's a possibility, man.
This NBA hurts him. If he was in old NBA, 90s, early 2000s, before when they was lifting weights and keeping the muscle strong, I don't think he'd be injured as much.
Man, I treat him as Giannis. Treat him as put the ball in his hand, man. Like, I put the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
Like, let him go make plays, because he's a hell of a passer. I'm having him go make plays.
Yeah, like it reminds me of the Lamar Odom style. Just even Magic Johnson or Bron, right? Because you can pass the ball, right? And you're unselfish. I'd rather put the ball in your hand, let you make plays.
Yeah, you got it better.
Right? Because if you come downhill, they mess up on that downhill, you dunking that ball.
Yeah.
Right? I wouldn't you coming off down screens and I'm passing you ISOing. Like none of your momentum is there. You just keep it all, like if you see any kind of seam, just come at it. That's how I'll be.
Like, I want them.
Because they gotta
play
foul
this
you.
for him.
Because they gonna
just
foul
imagine,
you.
you're always on the back heel.
Like Giannis. They got to
When
foul
Zion
you.
been getting hurt from? What have been his injuries?
Hamstring.
Hamstrings.
It's hamstring shit, man. A lot. Yeah, just little shit, but yeah, them hamstrings,
Jumping,
man.
getting off the
Yeah, that explosion, trying to, because you know you can do it, you know you can get there. Go from here to there, that's what you rely on. Like, instead of, like, and I get it. Like, it's tough not to. When shit get tough, you're going to go back to your roots of what you know.
How can you fix that? By playing? Don't that mean, like, too much sitting and going?
Yeah, it just
him.
seems like it's
That's what,
like I
that's
think
how
about
you
it.
pull some shit when
Yeah, no, dead ass.
You pull shit when you don't play, and then you try to get out there and go 100.
Like, what's so funny is
Nigga just-
when you think about Achilles injuries, right? What group of people usually gets those? Niggas stop playing basketball for a long ass
Right,
time.
and then they just
And then
start
they come out, y'all hooping today?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's,
Like
They
that's,
be
that's
looking
what I
back.
said.
so when you start looking at like,
What happened to Rick?
huh?
Oh, no. Go ahead.
But like Jason Tatum's like, damn, you was conditioned all year. So that's that's just
Wear and tear.
yeah, it's just wear and tear. Just
Could be
No
the
rest.
landing.
No rest.
understanding
Too much rest or no rest.
understanding that these calves, man, y'all gotta do calf work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Too much rest,
Yeah.
and then or no rest, not enough rest, leads to that for some of these guys, man. But no, Zion is just it's the way he plays the game, and it's unfortunately, man, like that's who he is. He's an explosive. What got him drafted #1, what got him all the notoriety is all of these things. It just so happens at the highest level, it's a lot of attention on him now, and pretty sure he wants to play, but it's just the way he plays the game. It's
We said that last season. If I could play back-to-backs, I would play
Yeah.
back-to-backs.
Yeah,
My
it's
employer don't want me to play back-to-back.
Yeah, see, I mean,
Yeah,
So-
you got to, I think.
yeah, I think he goes out and play, man, and you deal with
gotta
whatever
play
comes with it.
back-to-back, yeah.
But
you just got to look at
gotta
it like
change, yeah.
whatever you've done this thus far, it ain't it,
Yeah.
right? All that shit that's going on with outside stuff,
Work-related issues.
it hasn't helped to the success.
yeah,
That means cancel it all,
got to switch something. up.
regroup, all of it. Just if you-
Abandon the work.
Hey, work,
New
like,
work,
hey,
yeah.
the BM ain't all of it. Just look at it all and just say, you know what? I'm getting rid of all of it. I don't want to see nobody right now. I need to tap in. I'm sitting in the gym all summer, and I'm coming back. And then who I let in one by one into this door of my new life, then I am. Other than that, man, you have to scrub because it ain't done nothing for you.
Yeah.
It's just a big ass headache, one after the other, right? You're not regular, right? You're not a regular dude, and everybody you meet has an angle at this point, and you know what I mean. You're
Everybody figure they got a solution on try to help how they can help him. So instead of it's
tap in just 1 year, so you can see like that 1 year, man, just all distractions gone, and
Do you think it's like it's
get rewarded.
cardiovascular? You think he he maybe need to like run more? You think he get tired and it's muscle fatigue fast?
I just
Oh, no, I'm just trying to. It just,
okay. So, did you ever play with you played with Melo, right?
Yeah.
And Melo's body type looks like it can. How much did he do outside of practice?
He just worked on his game. It wasn't like he went on like
He was
like
active.
runs and shit. Like he wasn't doing 3-minute runs and shit like that after practice. No, he was just working on his craft. Like he's working on his spots and.
After practice, before
But he was
practice.
practicing the whole practice. Didn't want to come out of practice, never. And just worked on his shit out. Like he was constantly working on his spots, right? Constantly. So it's that, but he practiced.
Conditioning still.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
Al Harrington was like, he said what he would do is, like let's say he's going to Atlanta, and he's like, man, I love eating Atlanta food. He said, so shit, before the plane, I'm gonna just get on the treadmill, do 2 miles, right? I'm gonna do 2 miles on the treadmill. I'm not eating none of the food on the plane. He said, I'm not snacking, so I can use my calories, for
you know
the
your
food
body
that I want.
type.
Yeah, you got to know your body type.
Gotta know
And
your
sometimes,
body.
like I even said it when he first came into everybody thought I was hating, but I'm like, if this is what he weighs now, man, when he gets to the NBA, it's not college. College, you practicing 2.5 hours, like you doing conditioning. Like this is the smallest he's gonna be. NBA is different.
I remember you
But
saying.
I gained damn near 15 pounds just drinking Gatorade.
I remember,
I had to get to G2, then dilute that because I was drinking 4 Gatorades a game.
You were just doubling up on the G2s? Or
Yeah, so I took the G. So I took 4 G2, and then I poured that out, poured half of it out, and put water. So I only had 1 G2.
But grape G2 is the best.
Put the electrolytes in it. Like it was
that's nasty.
because I was gaining weight and didn't know what I was gaining weight from.
You
So
gotta
I
do
was,
the Draymond. Draymond came in fat to them up.
yeah. But you gotta understand that, man. You gotta listen. We think about how we are during the season. Plane rides. We're gonna eat that bullshit. We're gonna be drinking, talk shit. Then city to city, we drinking, eating, having fun. Coming in 3 a.m., ordering room service. Let me get the burger. Sometimes let me get the salmon and this little salad. Right? We try it.
Burn it.
But
You feel like you're gonna burn it.
We gonna burn it. We playing 38 minutes.
What?
If that. We ain't burned nothing. We ain't burned nothing. Just gaining weight during the season. So he really had to be mindful.
Definitely got to be mindful of it.
Well, we hope it works out for Zion. Looking forward to him having a successful season next year. Let's keep this thing moving. So we talked about Kevon Looney earlier looking like